Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Teen Titans, the Judas Contract film review. Now, the Judas Contract I have just watched is actually meant to be a sequel to Teen Titans, Justice League vs. Teen Titans. Now, the premise of the film is mainly takes place sometime after the first one, where the team have slightly improved. Robin being a bit more welcoming, but again, still being a bit reckless and a bit of a dick. You also have Beast Boy with his, Twitter and everything else. Raven, who's still about the same. Blue Beetle, who has issues with talking to his parents due to the whole Scarab. Starfire and Dick Grayson moving in together, and yet Starfire sees that Dick Grayson's being trusted more as a team member in that. Now, it always kind of bothers me in the film is just that is why Dick Grayson is part of the Titans. I'm guessing Batman either trusts him to keep a close eye on Damian. That is understandable. So in the film, you've got a new member, Terra, who is shown to be rude, arrogant, and at the same time having Earth powers. Now, in case you have watched the 2003 cartoon, do you know what her role is in the film? Now, the premise of the film is about the Teen Titans dealing with Hive, whose leader is Brother Blood. Now, Brother Blood is a religious nutjob who believes himself to be the perfect person, and at the same time believes in a perfect world. He's also shown to be a bit delusional, believing what he wants. At the same time, he bathes in the blood of his enemies and says that he's been alive for 1,000 years. Now, I do believe that this is due to the fact that he wants to believe is what he believes, and believes in, and also a bit delusional and stuff. Now, also we do get the return of Deathstroke. Now, surprising enough, I was actually right about Deathstroke returning, because obviously they're not going to kill him off or anything. Now, it's also a bit of a pet peeve of mine, is how people say, oh, Deathstroke's a pedophile, oh, he's going to go to prison. No, he's seriously not. It's a pet peeve of mine, because Deathstroke is clearly using Terra to get what he wants, and after he was done with her, he just disposed of her. Now, it's interesting that some story arcs are in this film that are done well. Like Damian being a bit suspicious about Terra. Also, Beast Boy forming a relationship with Terra. Also, Raven struggling with the powers, with the demon powers, and her father. And so on, so on. Now, what is also great about the film is definitely how there is no Batman in it, because when I watched Justice League Dark, when you think about Justice League Dark, they just added in Batman in there to make it more of a promotional brand, and it's a nice way for them not to do that. What's also great about the Judas Contract is that when we look into the past in the beginning, we see Kid Flash, Speedy, and also Bumblebee being voiced by their Young Justice voice actors. And that's a nice little Easter egg. And we even get Kevin Eastman playing himself near the end of the film. I think what does make Justice League, the Judas Contract, a bit better improvement of the first one, it shows that the team have slightly evolved and actually moved past their elements. I do hope to see a sequel at some point, because they did leave room at the end. So what I think, Judas Contract deserves a good thumbs up. Still good, and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.